Hello, Trailblazers. I'm going to share with you today the cost of living for Kigali, Rwanda. So we're going to talk about transportation, housing, food. And number one is food. The cost of food here, I think, is very reasonable, just depending on what market you go to. I can go to the market and for 10 US dollars, I'll come back with a whole bag full of vegetables like green beans, onions, tomatoes, green peppers, garlic, scallions, those kinds of things. But if you're going to go out to a restaurant, depending on the restaurant that you want to go to, you can look anywhere between $5,000 and $25,000, and that's going to be $5 US dollars, between $5 US dollars and $25 US dollars on the high-end spectrum. So it just depends on what you prefer. If you like to cook at home like I do, I love to cook, and so on a weekly basis you can look to spend anywhere between 20 and 30,000 at the local market. But if you're going to eat out every day, then you can plan to spend $5 US dollars to $25 US dollars and upward if you're going to eat at a restaurant. Okay, Trailblazers, so let's talk about your maintenance, your upkeep. So let's talk about hair, nails, going to the barber, getting your feet done. Listen, I absolutely love the guy that does my hair. I can get my hair washed, I can get it curled, I can get it colored, all of that for $10,000, which is 10 US dollars. And then when I want to get my nails done, if you're going to do tips, if you're going to do gel, whatever, a beautiful polish, then that's going to be $5,000, which is 5 US dollars. And when I want to get my feet done, and I mean scrubbed for 45 minutes to 1 hour, that's also going to be 5 US dollars. If you are a male and you want to get your hair washed and you want to get your hair cut, that's also going to be 5 US dollars. So it's very cost effective if you want to keep up your maintenance with your personals, your hair, your nails, and doing all of those things is very cost efficient. I love my hair salon. I love the guy that does my hair and the one that does my nails. They just do a super fantastic job, and I really feel pampered as a queen every time I step my foot in that salon. It's just amazing. Number 3 is transportation. Transportation in Kigali is very expensive. So if you're the type of person that likes to hop on a bike here and there, then it's going to be kind of reasonable. You can hop on a bike for $1 US dollars and pretty much it'll take you many places here in Kigali. But if you're going to catch a taxi on a daily basis, then you're looking anywhere between $6 US dollars and 20 US dollars just to get to your location. If you're going to hire a private car, you're looking at anywhere between, that's with a driver, 30,000 to 50,000 per day, which is 30 US dollars to 50 US dollars a day. If you want to rent a car, you can rent a car for as low as $25 a day, but you're going to be responsible to drive yourself. You're also going to be responsible for your own fuel. So from a bike to renting a car to having a taxi, then if you want to buy a car, that one is a whole nother subject. If you want to buy a car, cars are very expensive here. And so you will find the older cars, 2007, 2008, they're going for $8,000, $10,000. So it's very expensive here to buy a car. Now you could also import a car, but then you're going to be responsible for all of the duty and the import and all of that. So you just have to figure out which way you want to go with your transportation, but I want you to know that transportation here in Kigali, it is expensive, and so that also makes for a great business idea. Hey Trailblazers, if you come into Kigali, Rwanda, Maybe you want to take a tour or you want to go to the safari. So let's talk a little bit about tourism. Kigali here has a large tourism sector, and you can take a safari. You can go and see the gorillas. They have many national parks. Also, you could do the volcano tour, or if you're interested in buying land, I'm going to leave a link in the description, and you could do a land tour with yours truly, Her Majesty. So whatever you want to do as far as tourism is concerned, it's available here for you. I would just tell you to do your research, because tourism here is very expensive. If you're going to do a gorilla tour, it could cost $200 per person and upward. So do your research so that you connect with a great tour company. I'll also leave some tour companies in the description that you can reach out to when you're coming to Kigali, Rwanda. Go ahead and make your reservation so you can see what this country has to. Okay, trailblazers, let's talk about my favorite, which is housing. If you are a trailblazer, a digital nomad, then housing is very important. So let's talk about from the low spectrum all the way up to the high spectrum. So for housing, you can find a 1-bedroom here for as little as $100,000 a month, which is $100 a month. That is not going to be furnished. It's just going to be a 1-bedroom. Now, if you want a fully furnished 1, 2, or 3-bedroom apartment, then you can find it from $250 all the way up to $1,000 depending on the neighborhood and the features you want. If you want it to come with house help, if you want it to come with a gated garden, then of course you're going to pay a little bit more. Let's talk a little bit about Airbnb. There are many Airbnbs here, and it's also great to have an Airbnb. If you are a digital nomad or a trailblazer, one of the ways that you could supplement your income is to have an Airbnb. And so I'm going to leave a link in the description. I teach people how to have Airbnb for pennies. You don't actually have to own the property, but I will show you exactly what you need to do to have that income coming in. It's going to be an ATM machine just for you. So trailblazers, if you are interested in moving here to Kigali, Rwanda, you can reach out to me and I will be able to connect you with great neighborhoods, great housing, so that we get your transition going really easy. I'm all about doing business with ease, transitioning with ease, coming into a new country with ease, and it's better to be able to connect with someone who has been doing this for a minute. I've lived in Africa for over 7 years. I've been coming to the continent since I was 10 years old. And so I think I have a pretty good knowledge as to how things work. So if you are coming to Kigali, Rwanda, and you are looking for housing, you want to purchase a home, you can purchase a home. Let's talk about that as well. You can purchase a home here for as little as $40,000. You can also build here. You can also buy land for as little as $2,000. So if you're interested in buying land, if you're interested in having an Airbnb, if you're interested in just moving here, coming here for 3 months, 6 months, you're looking for a place, then you can reach out to me. I'll leave all the information below, and let's get you going here in Kigali, Rwanda. We wish you all the best.